This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end of our elaborate plans. The end of everything that stands. The end. No safety or surprise, the end. I'll never look into your eyes again. Can you picture what will be so limitless and free? Desperately in need of some stranger's hand in a desperate land. Lost in a romance, wilderness of pain, and all the children are insane. All the children are insane. Waiting for the summer rain, yeah. There's danger on the edge of town. Ride the King's Highway, baby. Weird scenes inside the gold mine. Ride the highway west, baby. Ride the snake, ride the snake to the lake, the ancient lake, baby. The snake is long, 7 miles, ride the snake. He's old and his skin is cold. The West is the best. The West is the best. Get here and we'll do the rest. The blue bus is calling us. The blue bus is calling us. Driver, where you taking us? The killer awoke before dawn. He put his boots on. He took a face from the ancient gallery and he walked on down the hall. He went into the room where his sister lived, and then he paid a visit to his brother, and then he walked on down the hall, and he came to a door, and he looked inside. Father, yes, son, I want to kill you. Mother, I want to. Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us and meet me at the back of the blue bus. Do not blue rock on that blue bus. Do not, come on, yeah. Come on, yeah, all right. This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end. It hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me. The end of laughter and soft light. The end of nights we try to die. This is the end.
Rolling all the way back to 1967. That's the Doors with The End. And I find it curiouser and curiouser. This is show number 262. That's about 2/3 of a year's worth of shows. We've had some great ones. We've had some not so great ones. But I tell you what, let's say some good mornings, and then we'll do the do, shall we? What do you say, Kadant?
I won't be saying a lot because, as you can hear, I'm still a little fucked in the vocal cords. So yeah, I'm making it a short one for myself tonight.
I got a feeling it's going to be a short one regardless.
Cool.
So
sleep is important. Or so I've been told.
to sleep, perchance to dream. So, let's hit these good mornings, shall we? Good morning, one of our immortals, Turish. Good morning, Buzz of the Hive. Good morning, Smile. Good morning, Bunny. Good morning, another one of our immortals, Ghost Dog 999. Good morning, Eric Holmes. Good morning, Ortiz 805. And good morning, Bastard Beast. That's it.
So bitches, I'm not doing the individual ones.
Keep it to a minimum. Keep it to a minimum.
Yeah.
They know.
Sup, bitches.
And bang.
Fuck you.
There's our screen. Now, today I believe is day 5 for Evil Dead Ed's reign, which I guess over time, since what's getting ready to happen is going to happen, he'll be the longest reigning as far as day-wise, but not show-wise. And good morning, Grant Sanford. Good morning, none your business. Let me hit him with a wrench here. Okay, there you go, Nunya. I don't even really know how to broach the subject except for just to come right out and say it. Like I was saying, this is show number 262. We got a lot of miles under our belt. We got a lot of show that we have done at the chaotic crossroads of the overnight internet. And I think, unlike anybody else, We've had 174 guests. 174. That's an amazing amount of people that have come onto the show just here to talk. Just here to shoot the shit. Not about anything really important. Although, sometimes we find importance in the things that we talk about. And yeah, there's been some drama. But I'd like to think that there's been a lot more laughter than there has on drama. We're not predicated on that. We're predicated on the fact that I started doing this shit because I was bored and I couldn't sleep at night. And I found a comrade in arms in Cadunt, where she is an
Svidanya.
She is an insomniac like myself. And so we would sit back and talk shit. And just have a good time. Wherever the conversation flowed, that's where we had the tendency to go. And yeah, we did get caught up in drama every so often, but we did actually make the concerted effort to steer clear of drama when we could.
No, fuck that. We're starting beef right now, Doc. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck your couch. Fuck IRS.
Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch.
Fuck your couch. And fuck the chat. Fuck all of you. I'm just saying. Fuck it.
By the way, good morning to Grant Sanford. Good morning, TM Writer. Good morning, Goatman.
Bitches. So.
But by and large, we found a small subsector of people who felt that it was their God-given right to shit up the proceedings, regardless. And
fuck their couches too.
Huh?
Fuck their couches too.
Yeah, fuck their couches. But so, Cadunt came up with the idea of the capitalized ranch no estate, and that was kind of fun. It worked for a little while. But the thing that concerned me the most was I was getting DMs from our regular chatters, wondering what the fuck happened to the show. Because, yeah, I mean, there were people who would come in and just legitimately shit up the chat to shit up the chat. And we've already said that it's Wild West. You can pretty much say anything that you want in the chat. But when it gets to the point where you're detrimental to other people's enjoyment, yeah, I've got to pull out the band hammer and just start thumping some fucking people. And so the process has started. There's two people that are gone and that are never going to return again. And it might give them some enjoyment, but it doesn't make it any more fun for us, because we like the fact when we've got a half dozen people on sitting talking about any myriad of subjects. And it doesn't make a difference what it is. It's always, I wouldn't say light conversation, but there's no animosity when we're discussing things. And that started to change. That started to change quite a bit. I mean, for God's sakes, somebody with what, just over 600 subs, and people are starting to punch down on the show and fuck with myself, try to fuck with my co-host, mess with the people around us that have been supporting us since the very beginning. I'm not into that. I am not into that bullshit. And it's been wearing on us. To the point where we tried to nail it down and say, okay, what 5 days are we going to run? Because there have been some instances where we had a 9-day stretch where we ran. And then there's been some where we were 4 days without running. And I think when you try to tie a show like this down to a format of the specific days when you're going to run, I think that's detrimental. Because we are first and foremost insomniacs. And in order to stave off the boredom, that mind-numbing nothingness, to where only thing you want to do is go unconscious, but your brain's not letting you do that, then, you know, you spread your insomnia around, or at least you entertain people by just being up and just by talking about shit that maybe helps you pass your time when you're trying to get to sleep, or when you've got that third shift job that, you know, you're bored shitless going through. Good morning, Fembot, and good morning, Nurse Wifey. And
Do you see me shitting all over the chat?
as long as you're having fun. But yeah, I honestly don't think chaos can have structure. By its very definition, chaos is unstructured. I don't believe in the oxymoron organized chaos. And we have people that like to come onto the show just because it's a place where they can de-stress, decompress, sit back and talk to like-minded people. And just talk. Have a conversation. Somebody says, yeah, this is what I like. And then somebody else goes, well, you know, I don't like that, but this is what I like. Everybody walked away. I'm not going to say as internet friends, but everybody walked away with a certain amount of respect, because people have the tendency to respect others when they're allowed to give their opinion and then reciprocate. And there are people who will get on the show who will just shit the stream right up. And it happens. We try to make sure it didn't happen a lot. But yeah, I mean, this is the conversation you would have when you're at the bar a couple hours before closing time. People just basically talk to one another. They're genuinely engaged in having a discussion about probably some of the most mundane things, but still, they're engaged. And I've not I've not been seeing that a lot lately. It feels a little bit more like agendizing. But that's not what we're here for. We're not here to push somebody's agenda. We're not here to platform anybody or anything. We're just...
Fuck you. We're here for my agenda. Right now, my agenda is give me money. Capitalist Kaduna has spoken.
Yeah, we've had people hold that over our heads too about
fuck you guys.
About
capitalism for the win.
Well, no, I mean as far as saying that's specifically what we're here for, and it's like, good God, if that's what we were here for, I never would have started. I think our first show was like 180 subs.
Yeah, something like that. Listen, if that were really what we were here for, we would have quit a long time ago. Because, I would have come up with a lot better ideas than capitalized wrench no state. That was actually just brought on by pure unadulterated hatred because some of y'all are douchebags who deserve to, get your wrench yoinked and then get banned because fuck you guys. And fuck it. If we were really here for the money, then I doubt we would have continued going. Or we would make ourselves go every fucking night. Or we would readjust our time frames. Or whatever it was. But I'm pretty sure that's not what we're here for because, we don't really make money from this anyway. Because we don't care that much. Hell, I remember it was pulling teeth with trying to get you just to show your Streamlabs.
Yeah. Which I still only do it once a show, and that's at the very end when most everybody's left anyway.
Because it's not what we're about, but if people want to pretend that's what we're about, then cool, give us money. Prove yourselves right, give us money, you little fucks. I stopped caring about the whole, no. I'm going to go ahead and tell you to give me money now because you're going to keep saying that that's all we want from you. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And my whole buzz, the thing that I get from this is that you get, we've had people who've had 100,000 subs plus, but they're sharing and occupying the same space with the exact same respect that somebody who only has, 2 subs, maybe even 0 subs. And that's the thing. It's an open air to where people can actually, sometimes it's fan service. There are some people who are fans of other YouTubers and they get the chance to get on and they can actually talk to them. But yeah, that's really the allure of this to me, is that, when we started, we maybe had 6 or 8 people, and we'd have some people on and they could just sit back and talk. That there was no onus, there was no pressure to be a dancing monkey for the entertainment of those listening in the chat. It's, hey, we have a conversation. If you're here and you're listening to the conversation, that's cool. But we are not predicated on the fact that we need to have an audience to have a decent conversation. And I think not a lot. I think there's a few people who miss sight of that. We're one of the few that still has a little advertising scroll at the end, saying, hey, these are people that we like to watch. Let's promote them. It breaks my heart to think that there are people out there who believe that the only reason why we do this is for money. We technically do it for the kicks. It's nice to have somebody come on who's got, 30, 40,000 subs. And there's somebody who has 50 or 100 subs that's able to hold a conversation with them. They're on the same level. They're equal in everybody's eyes when they come on. And I think that's an amazing thing that needs to happen more often. And not just when it's past 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. By the way, there were a couple Streamlabs that dropped, so let me read those off real quick.
Okay, while you read those off, I'm going to go ahead and say, fuck you all. Fuck everything. Fuck all the things. Fuck it. Capitalist cadet has spoken. And that is, she demands, she has demands that must be met.
Well, some slut donated $3, thank you, and said, I obey the magnificent Mistress Cadunt. Ghost Dog,
baby.
Ghost Dog dropped 10, thank you, sir, and said, money for lemon juice for Cadunt and milk for you, Doc. And we thank you for that.
Hold on, wait, let me see if I can clear my throat enough to verbally give you my gratitude in the sexiest manner possible. And I know that this is not the sexiest manner possible.
By the way, while she's choking to death, good morning, Watch. Welcome to the stream.
Morning, Doc. How you doing?
We're a little morose, I would think.
No, it happens.
Yeah. But yeah, it's an unfortunate thing that we've had to change some of the ways that we do things. And it makes us sad, because the thing that we really want to do is have a platform to where anybody can come on and have a rational adult conversation. Hey man, nice shot, dropped $5, thank you, sir. And he says, praise be to capitalist Cadunt, she hath spoken.
Okay, let's see if I can do this. Does this sound sexy enough for everybody?
You're probably fine.
Okay. There's my good bitches.
But it's... And by the way, good morning to Hey Man, nice shot. And good morning to Victor Rand. So yeah, we liked to continually evolve. We like being able to see the sun coming up through the window, knowing that we can't sleep, and that we've been able to entertain people just because of the fact that it's normal people. There are no stars. They're normal people getting together and sharing their thoughts. Oh. Yeah. Turish donated $5. Thank you, sir. And just has one word. Panties. And by the way, that does dethrone Evil Dead Ed, our new in a jungle top available world is now Turish.
Hold on. I think he wants me to say panties.
And it's not petunias.
Oh, God.
But I don't know. I think there for a while we went the wrong way. We went off course. The whole drama thing is just not us. People would ask my opinion of certain things. They'd ask Kadunt's opinion of certain things. And if we had a strong enough opinion, we would voice it. And people kind of took that to mean, okay, this is going to be a drama stream now. No. The only time it's ever been a drama stream is briefly. This isn't something to where we're like, oh, and you know what such and such did today, and oh, you know, aren't they horrible people, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not what the IRS does. But we did get caught in that fucking trap for a while. But it was not to jack the sub count up. It was not to try to milk money out of the people in the chat. It's just something that we got caught up in. Some shit that we did.
That's kind of the thing about drama, Doc. It's an addiction. People easily fall into that trap. And the major problem with the fact that they do fall into that trap is a lot of times the truth starts meaning nothing. It doesn't matter how much information is out there against it. It doesn't matter how much people don't want something to be A or B. It's going to happen. And it's going to happen because people want it. But there's plenty of places for them to find it out there. There's plenty of places for them to get that drama fix if that's what they're looking for. From my understanding from the very beginning of this show, it wasn't about drama. It's just a place for people to go and talk, maybe be a little entertaining. For those of you that are out there currently in the chat, you guys in the chat are the ones that Doc does this for, aside from just himself. But shows like this are a thing that needs to be out there because they're not about drama. They're not for that fix. They're about being able to just go and have a talk and have a fun time. That's all it's for. And it's not a bad thing. Like, the chat loves this stream, at least from what I can always see. So, yeah, no, like, if you want to step away from drama, that's not a bad thing. It just means you're less likely to get burned out in 2 weeks because everything's so overwhelming.
Well, we have our fair share of shit talkers. I mean, good God. One of my favorite shows was when we had AP and Magog and Joker on the same stream, and they were shitting on each other. But they were doing it in a friendly Don Rickles kind of way. Like you knew they were going to have drinks afterwards. That there weren't going to be any punches thrown. And that's incredibly entertaining. You can't really run somebody into the ground every fucking day or have their name on your lips like it's venom. That's
Fuck you, I can do what I want.
I know you can, sweetie. By the way, good morning, Mr. LM002. But yeah, and people started trying to evolve the show for us, saying, "Oh yeah, well, this guy's got a beef with you, or this person's got a beef with you," and it's like, I don't fucking care. Now, I will admit, we did do a couple of really, really brilliant trolls, but as far as it goes, that was all in good-natured fun to do that. We did not, bare the claws and show our fangs and go after anybody. We did have the unfortunate consequence to some people did get on stream and started shit talking. And then we let...
No, fuck you. I'm going after all of you. I'm going after you. I'm going after your friends. I'm going after your family. I would do the mask sound over my face and do the one voice that we may or may not all know. But no, fuck it. I'm going to go after your dog. I'm going to go after your cat, and I'm going to cook them and eat them because my ching chong ass is hungry.
Quit dying.
Good God, woman. I swear.
You do have Turish in the waiting room?
Oh. Well, we can bring him in.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
I think, well, yeah, I'll go ahead. Good morning, Turish. Welcome to the stream.
Drama didn't come here. I am the drama. Fuck you. I'm all the drama y'all will ever need as I die live on stream for your viewing pleasure. Pain, I'll stop dying. I only stop dying for money.
Let me take a look and see what I have.
By the way,
no, shut up, I'm joking.
Good morning as well to Full Metal Pickle. But yeah, I think, I'm not speaking for Kadant, nor would I ever do so. But I think, this is just me, but I think we're burnt out. I think all this drama and shit that's been coming around has just been fucking the works up.
That's what it does. It takes over.
By the way, good morning, Stretch. And yeah, people would come in and they... even some of the long-term people, sometimes they would come in and feel that they had carte blanche to run roughshod on people. And I've tried to talk to people afterwards saying, no, that's not what we're about. But there are people who don't listen. And so it began to mutate more and more and to evolve into something that I didn't personally enjoy. Maybe we had something to talk about, but it was always so much more fun to look over in the chat and somebody say, "Hey, did you hear about this story?" And we pull up the story. We'd all read it together, and then everybody had their opinion on it. Here's something weird. What do you guys think of this? And we go off. But
those were always fun.
Yeah, I'll say this publicly. I thought distinctly that Kadant was not happy because of the fact that the thing was mutating and getting out of control. And I like having Kadant around because she was here from the inception of the Insomnia Ramble stream. She's the one who came up with the name.
Good news, everyone.
Good news, everyone. Cadunt called herself Cadunt Farnsworth in the in the chat, so that's what that was from.
Oh my.
Talking capitalist Cadunt with 3 Ks.
Oof.
That reminds me of the strangest shoe store that I saw when I was in Taiwan. It was called KKK, and they only sold white shoes.
Fair enough.
I'm scared of that now.
Was there anything else, Doc, or you want me to maybe tell you what I've been up to today?
And Cadunt and I have talked about this before show, and what we want to go back to is not having a set schedule. Not saying these are the days when we're going to broadcast. Getting back to the, do you feel like it? Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm down with that madness.
Yeah, I think that's infinitely going to be healthier. You know, sorry for the bad luck of people who expect that to happen, but I would rather have a show that runs because the two hosts are wanting to be there and not wanting just to fulfill time for somebody else's amusement. We're hoping, and I know I've used this analogy a long time, that we're just driving in a car, destination unknown, and the chat are the hitchhikers that we pick up along the way, and they get to partake in whatever conversation that we're having. But you know, I really don't want to make it because I thought that would be beneficial for Cadunt because she'd know the days when she was off. But if we can just appear when we want to, and then just disappear as it goes.
Yeah, you're your own boss. You're not under any contract. No big term, no penalties. Do what you want.
Can I just say, I'm just going to give everybody a little too much information right now. So like, I farted like 5 minutes ago, and I have been coughing and choking and gagging on the smell of my own fart.
Waft the covers, for goodness sake.
Wait, did you Dutch oven yourself?
No, that's the fucked up thing. Is I'm not even under covers right now. I just have like my pajamas, my leather jacket on, and it just like, and then seeped up. It wasn't actually that loud or wet, but it's more like a little
silent but deadly.
And just like I was just like, oh, that was just a little whatever. It shouldn't be that. Oh my god. Oh dear gods. Oh, I must be dying because it smells like something crawled up inside of me and died. It's eking out. Its spirit is trying to escape from my asshole.
Yeah, it's a flu fart. They're usually pretty bad. But yeah, just kind of wiggle your like your bottom clothes and get the stank out.
I walked away. I got up and I walked away from it because once I was done, like bent over, like choking, I just walked away.
Well, the problem is you walked away. First of all, check yourself to make sure you didn't wreck yourself.
No, it wasn't a shark. Okay.
Okay.
I have some semblance of class, including my ass, and it's a very lovely ass.
Okay.
By the way,
it's a lovely
y'all
ass.
can go ahead and see that lovely ass for a small nominal fee. I'm just saying, loot boxes.
Anyway, but yeah, no, the air would be the air is still trapped in your bottoms. I would get into the science of it, but I don't want to get into the science of a fart right now. But yeah, just kind of wiggle your pants a bit. Maybe you'll dislodge the stank.
Or just get one of those closet sachets and slip it between your underwear and your pants.
I just sashayed away. That's all it was.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess the big news announcement is no, we're not ending the show, but we're gonna go back to the schedule that's more comfortable for us. I know we've had a discussion online that's been used other places and misconstrued, but there isn't a day where I don't talk to Cadunt and say, hey, do you want to run tonight? Are you up for running? And she'll give me a yes or no. And that gives me my lead as far as, well, okay, is there something that I really want to talk about? Or do I just want to take the night off too? So, yeah. And until Doctor on Call gets back on its feet, then we could stream any night of the week, or we could go a week without streaming.
So click that bell, so you know when the streams are going.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll stream when we want to, and we could leave our friends behind. Because if our friends don't dance, then if they don't dance, well, fuck you, baby.
So, are we ready for generalized topics, or is that what you wanted to announce?
Well, the only other thing I will say is, people were talking about, even with the Wild West, there was law. You're correct. If you guys haven't noticed, down by our avatars where the scroll is, both Cadunt and I have badges. So if you fuckers are making a mess out of everything, then you're gone. We've already gotten rid of 2. And I got a feeling that there's going to be more coming along the way, because you know what? I don't give a rat's ass if somebody's here to inspire others to de-wrench them. That's $5 that doesn't need to be spent. I mean, you guys can do it to fuck around with each other. That's fine. It used to be all good-natured. Now there's people rolling in saying, oh, I'm the one who makes money because everybody wants to de-wrench me. Okay, well, fine. If that's something that really is a thing, then I'll de-wrench you permanently. I'll fucking hide your ass. Because I've done it twice, so I've got the taste for killing, and I will fucking do it again. We don't want our chat to suffer at the hands of a bunch of fucking douchebags who decide to come in and just shit things up for the hell of it. If it's good for everyone else that works on the interwebs, it's good enough for us then. So yeah, we'll give you a chance to straighten your shit up, but if you don't, bye-bye. We don't have to tolerate it, and we're not going to tolerate it. Cadunt, I don't know. Should we answer that question? Hey man, Nice Shot is asking, who were the 2?
Does it really matter?
Here, I'll answer.
Let their memory die.
douche 1 and douche 2. There you go. Fucking douche canoes.
I remember them. They were, weren't they in the Cat in the Hat story? Douche 1 and douche 2?
Wish. Douche 1 and douche 2.
See, wait, wait a minute. Why are they saying Rip Seymour?
Seymour was the dog from Futurama that waited for.
Oh God, what a fucking depressing show! I only ever watched two.
Right?
I only ever watched two
episode.
fucking episodes, and that was one of them.
Dude, that was one of the best ones because, like, that show was so fucking brilliant on so many levels. Like, you have no idea. And, like, most of the time is like, it's kind of jokey, ha ha ha. But then there were episodes like that where it's like, no, it really had heart. And then there's the episode where Fry went, like, back or whatever and spent time with his mom. Like,
Yeah.
there's that one, too. There's so many, like, you know, hidden little gems like the Seymour episode, which make you fucking feel shit, you know?
Yeah. If you don't want to feel,
Good
don't
news,
watch
everyone.
Futurama. It's entirely. So,
But I will drop this little nugget of joy. Hey man, nice shot. It's not the two you think. I'm almost positive it's not the two that you're thinking of.
I don't think it really matters. I think he's just screwing around.
Yeah, because you might see them pop up from time to time.
By the way, if you don't mind,
Mhm.
hey man, nice shot. It's good to see you around right now. But you better fucking be around when we run another karaoke episode. Like, I demand it, sir.
Just gonna slink away from that concept.
You know, if we actually get our shits together, which when I say we, I mean all the people that are running around in my head. If we get our shits together, we could do the creepypasta reading that night and then just slide straight into karaoke.
It's entirely possible, yeah.
But that is my 11th wedding anniversary. So, but she's cool with it. She wants to do stuff during the day and then fuck me, so I'm able to do the show that night. And
yeah, that's about what I thought. Hey man, he's like, I was just making up my last sentence. I have no fucking clue who they are. LOL. He also says that, yeah, you got it, Cadet. Just let me know when.
well, hopefully, if we can get our shits together, we can do the 31st. But it all depends. Cadet, are you going out trick or treating?
Wait, what am I doing?
Are you going out trick or treating?
I am the trick and the treat.
This is true.
Should we invite some friends in to have at least a big enough panel to ask the panel questions?
Sure. I mean, I don't have friends. I have you and Watch.
Well, I had a cigarette in my mouth. Friends.
I don't have friends either. I have worshippers, and I have you and Watch, and Mama Nursey, and Muffin and Residential every once in a while.
Yeah, she already slagged off the bed.
Good. She needs sleep. Mama Nursey needs to sleep.
You need sleep too.
I do. Matter of fact, I took last night. It was a record. I took 4 gabapentins, 6 Unisoms, and 6 allergy pills.
Fancy.
That's a lot.
And it didn't put me down at all. As a matter of
No,
fact,
I know how that is.
Less fancy.
Oh, good God. I want legitimately to get back to my doctor. I got my second round of tests done, so I have to go in next week. So at that point, I'm going to I'm either going to be killing a dot Indian for not writing me a 3-month script of Ambien, or I'm gonna pat him on his furry little ears and say thank you.
I would love the concept of getting a 3-month prescription of Ambien. I might actually make it through a month with it.
Well, no. I mean, it is, they fill, and then, you wait the month, and then they fill, and you wait the month, and they fill, and you wait the month. He wants me to come in.
Oh, refills.
Yeah, he wants me to come in every fucking other month. And I'm like,
that madman, why?
I'm like, dude, I can't afford you as it stands right now. I mean, it's a $15 copay, right? So,
yeah.
I would just as soon have to pay that $15 every 3 months. By the way, good morning, Jeremy06. And let's open it up if there's anybody in the Discord who'd like to stop in and would this be our penultimate show for a while?
Maybe. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, neither do I. I know I'm not going to broadcast again until Cadunt has a real voice again.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
So that's going to be...
My voice is always real. Or always imaginary, I forget.
I mean healed. Because I really want to start...
The fuck is healing?
Because I want to start calling you Nick, because you sound like a dock worker I knew named Nick. Hey, you want that over there? What are you doing, Doc?
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody. So yeah, the Pickle did come on last night, and we were happy to hear from him. Mm-hmm. And he's like lost weight, and like his IRL is getting back together, and so it's nice to see a Tony Robbins success story in action.
Which is fantastic. I always enjoyed listening to Pickle when he was on.
Yeah, it was funny. Cadunt and I were talking, and I'm like, well, you know what? Don't, because this is my sanity, being able to get on and just shoot the shit and talk with people. And I'm like, don't worry about it. There are enough shows out there right now to where I can just occupy my time. I can play Trippy or gaming and just bounce back and forth to any one of like 30 shows that are welcoming. Yeah. And all hail and praise be.
Hey, Pickle.
To the Full Metal Pickle.
Praise the Gherkin.
Indeed.
And Cadunt.
And fuck the Gherkin.
All right.
Yes.
If you have a vagina.
So can I tell you what my day comprised of so far, Doc? Bullshit.
Yeah. You mentioned a little nugget of joy, but yeah, I hope it's happier than what we were talking about.
All right. So for probably the first time in 5 years, I've begun DMing a campaign.
Very nice.
And everybody is confused about everything that's going on.
Excellent.
It has been amazing. Like the rogue and the druid decided that they were going to try to figure out what was going on. So they go into the tavern and end up in a completely different world. Because they all start in the core D&D universe. And then basically they go into the tavern, some tomfoolery happens, and then they're just elsewhere. The rogue fails the first 2 saves and is about to die. It barely scraped by the last save. They only scraped by because I took the natural one that they rolled and said, apply your save to it, please. Because if they had kept that nat 1, the critical failure, they would have died. It would have been already really close to a party wipe, because there was only 2 of them at the beginning. The druid, perfectly fine, just immediately heads north. The rogue almost dies in this like corruptive fog, but eventually gets yanked out by one of the members of the little town they're in. So they go to the town, and they think the next best thing to do is just wholeheartedly listen to the person that's telling them what needs to happen. So they just start heading out instantly, no questioning, and they get up to this tower where the big bad guy is to deliver the message from the basically the big good guy. And they get in, and the person that they're going with fails their reflex with a 1. So here comes the big baddie, zooms past the first 2, and literally explodes their companion. If anybody that is like played D&D before, the sword that this particular big baddie uses is a +10 fire burst sword.
Oh shit!
So it just exploded this guy because he is level 1. The big bad guy is technically epic level. It's a deity. They had literally no chance of fighting it. But due to the fact that with every interaction with this like big bad guy, there's 2 potential ways that it can go. It can roll negatively or it can roll positively. They both rolled positive rolls. So the big bad guy is treating them really nice through this entire conversation. But they can just feel chaotic evil radiating from them. So there's, like, at least one of them is super uncomfortable. The rogue was super uncomfortable the entire time. Because they kept, like, saying shit and getting, like, death glares from this big enemy. And they just watched, you know, their friend blow up. Like, the entire upper torso was gone. Most of the lower body was gone. Everything else was just kind of on fire. But through all of this whole situation, they just get nothing but bad vibes from this person who is treating them like basically a doting mother. Perfectly fine, nothing wrong. Cooked them a meal. Apparently the best meal they've ever had in their life because the bad guy rolled high, and then gave them the response message and sent them on their way. You know, just like if you went to your mom's friend's house and they were like, okay, I got this, here's what I say back, and they just nudge you along. That was it. And they get back to the town, and it's being assailed.
Damn.
I'm just over here. I'll be back.
No, I've played D&D a few times, but for some reason, fucking the dice for D&D do not like me, and I roll fucking for shit. So I was just like, nope, fuck D&D.
Oh, they hate me too.
Now you give me like 10-siders. 10-siders fucking roll great for me, but fucking the 5 million types of dice you required for D&D fucking don't like me.
That does tend to be what usually happens. With that said, Kadut was invited to the game, but she's like sick right now, so I'm not dragging her into it.
Yeah, I used to play the different World of Darkness games, which are a D10 system.
Yeah, the D10 systems are a bit easier. That said, I'm getting called off, and I haven't eaten today, so they have a completely legitimate complaint. I have to go.
Okay.
I will see you guys later.
Alright, have fun.
Yeah, see? Pickle shows up, everybody disappears.
I'm still here. I just don't know better.
Shh. Sounded better when I said it. You weren't supposed to contradict me.
Oh. Yeah, nobody told me that part.
Right.
You know.
Let's see here.
Yes.
I'm catching up with a DM. A VIM, very important message.
I'm putting together a few computers and servers.
Fun.
Yes.
I mean, I've only built one computer, but I had fun doing it.
And
I at least did my research and knew what the fuck I was doing before I touched it.
well, here. I've built.
You know, unlike The Verge.
Oh God, that. And let's put on this big chunk of thermal paste.
Oh, that's not even the worst. The putting the power supply in upside down, stating facts that just weren't even true. It was just bad.
Yeah, I've made, I don't know, at least a dozen computers. I've done countless upgrades for clients, and it's like, I wouldn't call myself an expert. It's fairly obvious at this point that from what I've said on streams that I know at least a little bit of IT, but I don't know everything, and I wouldn't call myself a hardware expert.
Well, and any more computers are like Legos. As long as you have the right stuff that goes together, it's so fucking simple.
Parts of it, yes. There are parts you can jimmy and you can bullshit together, and that's mostly networking. And oh God, I've seen some beautiful fuck ups. I saw someone. They didn't have any RJ45 ends, which are like your regular like big jacks for Ethernet.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't have RJ11s, which are your regular phone lines. But they had RJ12s, which are super, like they look like super thick, like wide phone line. And they've got six copper wires in them, 6 copper ends instead of the regular 8 that you get with an Ethernet cable. I walked into a site and some rat bastard shaved down every RJ12 port to fit into an RJ45 hive slot. Like, had these fucking things everywhere.
What the hell?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's like, I would say it's lazy, but like, to shave down every fucking port. Or, I mean, Jack, Lord. Or it's that is some stupid dedication.
Like, I had to do some IT work the other day, but that was for a family member who flipped one too many switches too many times, and shit was just out of sync. Yeah. So once we figured out that the one thing wasn't switched on, then we had to go and find the other thing and switch it on, and bam, there it was.
Nice.
I made $60 off of it, so.
Man, I gotta charge people. I'm just too nice. But are we killing you with the IT talk, Doc?
No, I'm killing me with my talk.
Ah. Alrighty. People tell me I could ramble about computer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that much is obvious. Yes. But
Yeah, I've got different things like I've been picking up lately, tech wise though.
ooh.
Just like recently picked up an Xbox One, but
nice.
I needed a fucking HDMI switch because my TV doesn't have enough ports.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
then I've been thinking about picking up a capture card. The fuckers are pricey.
They are. What are you thinking about?
Just I don't know. I haven't priced them or anything in a long time.
Yeah. I settled on Elgato. So
they make good shit,
A
though.
cat?
No, a capture card for capturing video game footage.
They also make the stream decks.
Mm-hmm.
Which I need a bigger stream deck. I've got the mini. And then once I finally figured it out, I'm like, God damn it, I need something more.
Oh yeah, that's always the case. Nice. You get something nice to play with. You always want the bigger one.
Well, yeah, the one I've got is only the 6 key. But the regular one is 15, and then they just, a few months ago, they released the 32 key one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that means.
Yeah.
You know, on my show, when I would do the cool transitions and shit and everything, and it would all just switch over automatically, that was just me pressing button on it.
Okay.
And it did everything for me.
So now you have 32 of those buttons?
No, I've only got 6.
Okay.
But there's one that has 32 buttons on it.
Mm-hmm. All programmable, all where you can change all the fucking little key labels and everything, you know, right there on it.
Oh, that reminds me. There was this electronics store down in Taipei, and they had the sexiest thing ever. It was an analog control panel. Oh, they would customize for you. Like they would pre-drill a bunch of holes for you for analog switches. And it was in the same style as like 1960s Star Trek.
Interesting.
Yes. So you could have like an old school control panel. With like LEDs and switches and you know, like hook it up to your computer and like or a control panel in the house and control things.
Mm-hmm.
Completely customizable. It was all very sexy. And it came in different sizes.
Nice.
I geeked over that.
And here I'm trying to figure out how to put fucking LED lights in my fucking Plague Doctor mask.
Ooh, what kind of LEDs do you have?
I don't have any yet. I've got to order them still.
Alrighty.
It's just going to be a little battery powered thing just to make the eyes light up a bit.
Oh, nice. Oh, let's see. At least 2 watts. Don't go for 1 watts. They won't show anything. 3 watt LEDs might be a little too powerful. See if you can get diffusers. That will help the like if you're going for eyes or if you're going for like something that'll like spread the light out more, like get those diffusers. make the whole project look a million times better.
Well, the lenses on the mask are already dark, so it's just gonna just be something just to make them light up a little bit.
Okay.
Before I end up getting a good Plague Doctor mask. The one I got is just pleather. I expected something more solid. But it's something cool to have. I'll even put it up in the general chat.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Like,
what about fairy lights?
I don't know. It's just
Well, they had their own
grabbing
battery
whatever.
pack, and they're very easy to taper to glue into place.
Yeah, well, I already know what I'm getting. They're just like part of these like glow in the dark, these like light up bracelets, and then you just disassemble it and glue it into place. But it's, yeah, like I said, it's just to make the eyes glow.
Oh yeah, always fun to get those projects going.
Then what was it I did yesterday? Oh yeah, I tore apart a PS4 controller.
Ooh.
I had one of my joysticks had some drift in it, so I had to try to clear the shit out of it.
Was it easy to clear?
I don't know. I barely tested it, but it wasn't doing any drifting anymore. So
Oh, nice.
those things are a pain in the ass to tear apart, though.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Oh, I've got a PS3 controller that I'm kind of holding back on taking apart. It's got a little bit of drift.
Well, this one was a brand new controller when it was doing it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Why didn't you get that thing RMA'd?
Because I didn't think about it.
Okay.
And then I had it for quite a while now before I finally tore it apart.
Well, they don't have any manufacturer or RMA for controllers. They don't have tracking on which parts were sold or when the controller was sold, so you can just BS and say you got it in a week ago.
Right.
I have to return and replace a lot of things at work.
Right.
One time, I had this was a long time ago. I had a laptop that I had to RMA, and it was a stupid, intricately detailed technical issue. But so it would have taken like 4 hours of billable time to figure out, to like go through troubleshooting with the vendor, figure out how to do this, how to get this all done. So I thought of a great idea. I thought, hey, this warranty covers everything. Let's put it in the wash.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. So we ran the computer through the dishwasher. Well, it was on.
You can't hear it, but I'm shaking my head.
Hey, it worked. And when they asked what happened, we just said the user dropped in the tub. And they said, "Of course, sir, we'll send you a new one." Yay.
Okay. Guys, my energy is gone. I'm thinking of thinking of just putting a bullet in this one. We didn't even get 2 hours, but we got an hour and 15 minutes, I guess. But I'm slacking, and I don't think Kadun's voice is getting any better either. So I'll use me as the excuse, because that sounds like the best way to go. Good God. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's kick the ads up, shall we? Bang. Ads are up. Okay. Well, let's start with you, Pickle.
I ain't got shit at the moment, but you can always go over to my channel, the Full Metal Pickle channel. I'll probably eventually start making videos again. My ass is lazy, so I just haven't.
Okay.
I talk about music.
And if she didn't have a sore throat, I would have Kadun do the proper pickle advertisement, but no. So Turish?
Advertising.
What?
Show, bitches.
Okay, so Turish?
Hey, I'm Turish. I'm usually that crazy guy that you see at the street corner. Here talking about computers. Here's holding the screwdriver up in the air and occasionally fixing them for you. Sometimes in Chinese. I don't do anything online. Like I have a Twitter, but I forget what my Twitter name is. And I don't really produce any content. But if you ask hard enough, I might. Or if you ask nice enough.
Good.
Am I botching it?
Good God, that felt good. Let me just print that. There we go. Okay. Oh, by the way, I had to say hi to Fire before we get going. Is there anything that you would like to push?
This is capitalist cadet. I don't know. Don't make me think.
Okay. Then, yeah, this is gonna be. This is a short one, but it's just one of those things where had to get some clarification out, ladies and germs, to let you know that it's one of those things that, and I know we've talked about it quite a bit behind the scenes, and I thought we kind of owed it to the people who watch to let you guys know where our heads are at on this. And we certainly definitively want to get back to the type of shows that we had fun doing. And I think it's not going to be a short-term thing, but I think we'll get back to what we were doing, and I think it's going to be something that you all will like to see, because it's something that, well, it made our passion. So I hope you guys tune back in whenever we show back up again. If you need to, feel free and hit that magical like button or sub button and ring the bell so you'll know when we go back online. Also, it's kind of a two-part thing too, because of the fact that when Doctor On Call goes back online, you'll be able to see when that shows back up too. But yeah, all the stuff's down there. There you go. There it is. Kadun's links, my links. So for now, thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks to our guests, Watch, Tourish, and Full Metal Pickle. So for my mystical, magical, malevolent, maleficent, malfluent co-host Kadun, and myself, Doc Griffin. Thanks everybody for coming out, and yeah, go ahead, leave the money on the dresser. Bye.